Get ready because it's time for America's favorite game show.
Do you mean Wheel of Fortune?
I'm talking about Quiz The Dibbs.
All right. We got some time on a Tuesday. It's a fun Tuesday, though. Congratulations, UConn men's basketball fans. The campus is stores. Captain is back. Special K, Alex Caravan, making his announcement today.
We got to get Mike Crispino's call of when Special K makes a basket or something like that.
Special K! Special K!
Or Alexander the Great.
Alexander the Great!
Alexander the Great. That's another one that he does. It's awesome. Crispino, man. I laugh all the time hysterically when I'm listening to him. And then Wayne will, the monotone. And did you know in 1983...
Last time 3 dunks happened on 3 straight possessions was 1985, Dibbs.
And Crispino's over there going crazy. He's got an ice cream in one hand. I mean, it's like...
So happy for Alex coming back,
absolutely.
Man. It's going to be a fun year. All right, so we had some time, though. We're like, it's kind of, Tuesdays are some of our baseball days, a little getaway action, maybe setting up some series. So we've already ran through the pickle. Now it's time to quiz the Dibbs.
All right, what color coordinated ones do you have?
You are correct. We are in the 90s score set once again, given to us from
I didn't even know this.
young John Ashmead on the staff. Yes, the 90s score set. I'm in the blues part
section
of the section. So they've got green, they've got yellow, they've got red, they've got blue, and I'm coming to find out a lot of rookie cards in the blues, and I've got some rookies in the mix today. 1990 rookies. So put your thinking cap on there. We always ask Dibbs these kind of questions, and if you've been listening to the whole show, you've already heard some stories from the 1990s baseball years of Rob Dibble. As always, these guys have memories in their head that are locked down by baseball, and it's just fascinating that Dibbs forgets where his keys are.
I have no idea.
Doesn't know what time the show starts sometimes, but knows exactly who was playing third base for the Pittsburgh Pirates back in 1991. That is insane how well you do that. Now, I've got some easy ones at the top, and it gets harder as we go, but Dibbs, you've done pretty good so far here in 2025 this baseball season, especially with these 90s score set. And to start you off with an easy one, this was one of the all-star catchers I knew of growing up. And looking at this picture, I don't want to say it was anything other than weightlifting, but this guy was much skinnier as a Padre catcher than he was as a Cleveland Indian catcher. Do you know who I'm talking about yet? Now, ooh, gosh, Padre catcher. Looks like we are right-handed, as most catchers are. Number 17 for this guy. Now, did start his career in Las Vegas, where he was just raking, and the Padres had no choice in '89 but to bring him up. So that's kind of Rookie of the Year honors in 1990, by the way. Prime contender for Rookie of the Year honors in 1990.
Back then, the Dodgers were winning like almost every year.
He is considered on par with a Benny Santiago.
Yeah, Benito Santiago was your guy. So this was the guy.
This was his understudy, and then he got sent to Cleveland, where he became an all-star catcher.
No idea.
Wow. All right, one more clue. He has a very good brother that played for Toronto as well. They were kind of the...
Oh, the Alomars? Sandy Alomar Jr.?
Look at this, Sandy Alomar Jr. card.
You made it sound like he got big.
He did. Look at that.
He's tall. Dude, he's like 6'5".
I'm talking about the girth. That guy, dude, I played
with Sandy in Puerto Rico.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Yeah, that was my teammate in Puerto Rico.
Picture.
And Robbie, and his dad was the manager, Sandy Alomar Sr. That's a great baseball fan. That's what people don't realize. Sandy Alomar Sr. played in the major leagues.
Yeah.
So you had 3 Alomars that it's like the Molinas.
Okay, sticking with the skinny theme.
I had forgotten, that he was a Padre. I look at him. He's still coaching the Indians, by the way, or the Guardians now.
Yeah. Now, this is a guy, I think this card should be worth something. I know this card very, very good, very vividly in my head. This guy, in this card, very skinny. And in 8 years, he blows up. Now, this outfielder was...
Barry Bonds?
No, but you're on the right track. This outfielder was running bases in this picture for the Chicago White Sox.
Oh, Sammy Sosa.
Yeah, man. Sammy. Here,
Sammy had the nice Jerry curl with the White Sox, too, by the way.
You're right. Look at that Jerry curl.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no. There's so many dudes.
That one might be $1.25.
So Mariano Duncan, when he came to us from the Dodgers, had to cut that off. He had the
Jerry curl?
The Jerry curl, like the Soul Glow from Coming to America. And he was upset but Marge was like, nope, you're not wearing that hair. Nope,
How
not here.
dare she?
I know.
Probably a lot of
Sammy was so skinny.
Yeah. I don't know what happened, Rob. Just put some time in the weight room. Things can happen. You blow up. All right, keep that one.
He had you know what they say to the kids? You had a glow up.
He did have a glow up.
He had a glow up.
Definitely had a glow up. All right, New York Yankee rookie card.
But show the back because it shows the Jerry curl.
Nice. Yeah, you got to get that back for the people. By the way, you can see this on YouTube. Go to the Rob Dibble Show on YouTube. You can catch all of our videos there and actually see these cards that we're quizzing dibs on. All right, 1990 rookie. He's listed as an outfielder and a first baseman. In this picture, he's a left-handed bat for the New York Yankees. Kid from Fort Rucker, Alabama, number 21 for the Yankees.
I need more.
89, just before he gets a bunch of at-bats. Like, he went 5 for 18 in his first 18 at-bats. Yankees, young spot. What is this? Young spot, New York Shuttle, past 2 seasons. Yeah, Columbus to New York. He was going Columbus to New York. Yankees kept on bringing him up in 1990, sending him back, kept on bringing him up. He filled in at first base when he couldn't be there. They just needed his bat, so they put him in the outfield. New York Yankee rookie, 1990.
No idea.
Hal Morris.
Oh, my God. He became a Red.
I know. Check it out. Check out this Hal Morris.
Oh, my God. We tried to put Hal in the outfield with it. He had like size 20 shoes.
Right.
Couldn't run. Like flippers. Happy birthday, too, by the way. He's getting...
Whoa!
I think it's his 60th.
Happy birthday, Hal Morris.
Michigan kid, pre-med kid. Dad was a doctor. Yeah, Albert Morris. Yeah, we did get him from the Yankees. And again, I try to tell people, Marge Schott was best friends with George Steinbrenner.
Yeah.
We got Lou Piniella from the Yankees. We got Bob Quinn from the Yankees. We ended up getting Jim Bowden
it's all making
from the
sense.
Yankees.
It's all making sense.
Got the worst trade ever, Paul O'Neill for Roberto Kelly from the Yankees. That was one where I'm sure George laughed. We got Paul O'Neill. We got 4 world championships with O'Neill.
All right, let's stick on the rookie train. Now let's go to the Cincinnati Reds. Do you remember a 1990 rookie right-handed pitcher for the Cincinnati Reds? A youngster who wore number 55 from one of my favorite places, Fort Wayne, Indiana. Do you have any idea? Oh, my gosh, if you don't know this.
Scott Scudder? No. I think Scudder's from Texas.
No. Now, this guy comes out of the bullpen, so I'm sure this was somebody that you and Norm totally tormented. And he probably ran away from baseball to never want to play again because of the Nasty Boys. He could have been the 4th Nasty Boy. This is the Ringo Starr of the Nasty Boys. Oh, my gosh.
More like the Pete Best.
Jeff Gray?
Gosh, you are digging yourself a hole with this one. He throws hard and uses a forkball as his out pitch.
Jeff Gray used a forkball.
No, not Jeff Gray.
Forkball is an out pitch.
A so-so starter in his first 2 pro seasons, 17 and 15.
Tim Pugh?
Oh, wow. Turning to the bullpen in 1987, he became a star with combining 22 saves and 11-4 record when he was playing in Nashville and in Chattanooga. God, this is your guy. This is like a protege that you and Norm and Randy just did not give the time of day to.
No idea who this guy was.
Mike Rosler?
Mike Ressler.
Ressler. Wow. Tell us about Mike Ressler. Was this a guy?
No, this is a good dude.
It seems like he was on the right track, and then he ran into you 3. And you guys never let him in. You'd never crack the door. Yep, that's what happened.
I played with him a lot too.
You had to have been in the bullpen with him
I was
for a full
couple of years. Yeah, I mean, look at Tampa, Vermont. We were teammates on all these teams.
Yeah.
I was not with Chattanooga because he stayed in AA while I was up in Denver and Nashville.
Right.
Then he came to Nashville Reds.
Dang.
So
Save that card. You need to.
I will.
Mike wrestling.
I'll get a hold of Mike. I feel bad.
Yeah, show Nick. I feel bad.
I mean,
for
55
Mike.
is like a number that like you're not going to stick.
Right.
You know, like so. Randy was 28. Norm was 37. I was 49. I mean, those are like you're going to stick with those numbers. That's why I didn't want to give 49 up after I got in spring training.
Totally agree.
Yeah.
Totally agree. Yeah.
You got to be like Goose Gossage. I think Goose was 54.
Can you remember why Wrestler didn't stick? Like, it looks like he was on the right track.
I think he had some arm issues. Here's the thing. I mean, you say he throws hard and threw a forkball. I had to stop throwing my forkball because it hurt my shoulder so much.
Yeah.
So that's why I had to learn basically an over the top curveball.
Isn't that
type
what
thing.
you say about Yamamoto?
I don't love forkballs. I don't want to. I try not to teach them to my kids. I'd rather have them throw straight changeups or curveballs because it's basically the same thing as a fastball, same release point, and that's everything with pitching. So when you're doing the forkball deal, listen, I've told you the story about Norm. So when Norm needed Tommy John surgery, he literally threw a 92-mile-an-hour forkball where his elbow popped and the ligament popped. Yeah. He was such a hard-ass Texan that he threw another one, 94, and that's where he tore the flexor tendon. So he not only ruptured the UCL, he ruptured the flex on 2 pitches. And then he's like, "Oh my God!" And his elbow swelled up like a grapefruit.
Goodness.
But
all right, let's get out of the pitchers, but stay in the National League. Let's go to Pittsburgh. I feel like this was a guy that you guys were licking your chops. Now, he just comes to the Pirates in 1989, so his first full season was 1990. Number 29, playing right field. He was a Cub, then he went to the Astros, then he went to the Pirates. I want to say this guy, it may have been like a guy that you might think, okay, we can't get these other guys out, but I think we might be able to get this guy out. He gave the Pirates some pop and speed in 89. His trade from the Astros in mid-August. Excellent clutch hitter. He batted .326 late inning pressure situations in 88. He had 11 hits, 15 bats, and named NL Player of the Week one week in 1987.
Oh, yeah, those are huge awards.
I know, exactly.
I'm kidding.
He stole a lot of bases,
facetious.
though. Stole 226 bases in 500 games.
Guy was flying around.
This guy was flying, yeah. Right-handed bat.
Right-handed bat?
Right fielder, number 29.
No idea.
Wow, Dibbs is getting stumped today.
Yeah.
Billy Hatcher.
Billy was a Red.
Billy Hatcher's a Pittsburgh Pirate, right?
Get out of town. He was also an Astro.
Yeah, he was Astro trade. So when did you guys get him?
We got him in 90.
So this is like his last picture as a Pittsburgh Pirate?
Yeah. Yeah, Hatch was 7 for 7 in the World Series before they got him out.
No way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Man, it's just the roads that weave like together. Like I saw Billy Hatch, never thought that
Hatch's line in Red's Hot, the song is like Hatch in the outfield running down shots.
Oh yeah. That's
line drives, fly balls, got to be caught.
Yeah.
That's him.
Did he start for you guys in
Yeah, he started for us in the World Series. He played center field because Eric hurt his knee. So he actually is in center field against the Pirates in the NLCS.
Unreal.
I had no idea he played for the Pirates. I thought we got Billy from the Astros, so he might have gone Astros right to us.
But
really
he's
quick.
wearing a Pirates jersey.
I know. I don't know why he's wearing a Pirates jersey, but it's like Billy Doran. Billy Doran came from the Astros.
Unreal.
So Hatch's a great dude, by the way.
Unreal.
That's one of my favorite teammates right there. Always smiling, always happy.
Yeah, especially in that picture.
Oh yeah. No, Hatch. You want Hatch on your team, man.
Okay, let's go to maybe a guy that you were competing with to try to get to the bigs. You guys kind of have the same years. Now, this is a New York Met rookie card for 1990, I guess 1989, where he just got a handful of starts. So he's really getting his major league career started. Number 38, a left-handed pitcher for the New York Mets. 1990 rookie. Wow. Yeah, most impressive minor league pitchers in baseball over the past 4 years. Over that span, he comprised his pro career and racked up sensational 56-27 record in the minors before he finally made it to the show.
What was his number?
Number 38. Number 38.
Number 38. The only lefty I mean, you had Bobby Ojeda and Sid Fernandez, but I don't think either one of them. I think those guys are way older. They're older than me.
Blaine Beatty?
I had no idea.
No idea. God, what a tough one today.
Pull some of these people out of your butt.
This
man.
is a rookie card. Blaine Beatty. I never heard of him.
Never even heard of this dude.
Never heard of Blaine Beatty.
He's got like a cup of coffee in the big leagues.
These
just
are
like
a lot
Mike
of
Wrestler.
cup of coffees. Okay, here's one more cup of coffee. If you can get this one, you will totally save yourself.
Oh
now,
my God, I'm getting an F today.
Third baseman catcher combo rookie card. Athletics, Oakland A's. I pulled this because maybe you guys saw him in the World Series. He's finally getting it, and he's a Massachusetts kid. So a 6 foot 205, number 31, played third base and caught. Athletics. He's making his debut basically. He has a quick, short power swing, something like Bob Horner's, and he showed off a strong throw again in '89. Was voted Southern League infielder with the best arm.
That Billy Bean.
Nope, not Billy Bean.
Ron Hassey?
Nope, not Ron Hassey. He was second in the league with 89 runs, fourth in stolen bases when he played for Huntsville before he made it to the A's. I have no idea because
Terry Steinbach was their starter.
Scott Heeman? None of these guys. Wow, what a
These
day
guys are
today.
all like future coaches right
What
here.
a day today.
Oh, man.
Mike Wrestler, I think, was the worst.
Wow.
Poor guy. I mean,
because at the time, I wasn't really competing for anybody. I had to do my job, right? So I wasn't thinking about Mike.
How much did you guys welcome guys like that? Okay, this guy's coming from
pitchers,
Nashville.
It was a fraternity. We welcomed everybody.
So you're
and
the
the
rookies.
rookies. Listen, we were buying them suits, doing everything you hear today. I mean, like Scott Scudder, Wrestler, all those guys that came up.
I gotta find Mike Wrestler.
Yeah, we would be taking care of them because that's the way I was when I came up in '88. John Franco, Ron Robinson, Frank Williams, they were doing the same stuff for us. You never bought a meal, you never bought a beer, and they would take you out, buy your first suit and stuff like that.
Man, this guy's a Bishop Lures kid. I know everything about his high school. Oh, man, you guys, something happened.
That blew my mind
You
today.
guys get rid of him, and then he goes to the Pirates, and they don't want him, and then he's playing for the Brother Elephants in 1994, and then he fades away into baseball obscurity.
Well, here's the thing with a lot of these guys, too. A lot of these guys are smart college graduates. They'd go on and do insurance or real estate or whatever, baseball. If they didn't think they were going to be in it and they got married and had a family, they were going to get out and get a job.
Yeah.
All right, we'll take a quick break. We'll come back and we will do Dibbles and Bits next.